She survived what was meant to destroy her and turned it into a mission to save others. Tonight, a powerful story of faith, sacrifice, and the life-changing impact of an organ donation. Our Alicia Renee has more.
Some people can power through a simple headache without medication. But then there are those who survive life-threatening illnesses without treatment and walk among us as living, breathing miracles.
It started about 8 years ago. I went to the doctor for an unrelated issue. They saw something. I was like stage 1 or stage 2 kidney disease.
A 3-day hospital stay turned into 30. Over the next several years, Stacy Hobson was closely monitored, and during the COVID pandemic, she received devastating news.
And the lead doctor had informed me I was like a point away from stage 5 kidney disease, and I needed to start thinking about some dialysis options. Before then, I had a bout with, I had a blood cancer, CML, chronic myeloid leukemia. It seemed like when I turned 40, everything I've ever done caught up with me.
Despite her kidneys functioning at just 7%, Hobson says she felt no pain. She turned to journaling, faith, and an aggressive health regimen. Against medical advice, she avoided dialysis for years, but ultimately needed a new kidney.
My prayer was that God heal me miraculously, without undergoing transplant. But he still healed me, and it's still miraculous, but I had to, undergo the transplant, so I'm still grateful.
That miracle came in August 2025 through an altruistic donor, someone who says she felt called to give.
She said that she saw a post on social media. She said God just continued to tug on her, and she was obedient.
Old Miss DeSoto admissions counselor Jenny Joyner says a sermon later that day confirmed her decision.
And I went to church that night. My pastor's sermon was about how he was making a big decision in his life. What his mentor told him was, if you genuinely pray about it, do you think God is going to let you make a mistake? So that stuck with me from that point on.
She says one final sign at home sealed it all.
It was real funny because sitting across from me, my daughter's cup was from Mid-South Transplant Clinic.
While Joyner prepared for surgery, Hobson traveled overseas, finding peace during a visit to the house of Mary in Greece.
And I can remember I wrote my prayer, God, you know the desires of my heart. And I prayed that, what I want, my desires align with your will. After that, I just had a peace that I really can't explain.
After returning home, Hobson received a call in July. By August 12, 2025, she underwent a successful kidney transplant.
But once I realized the sacrifice that she made, I couldn't stop thinking about it. While I was on that transplant table, I said, you know what? I want to write a book. I want to share my journey, my story.
That story is now Yield, Heal, and Thrive, a memoir that also inspired a nonprofit foundation supporting kidney donors and recipients through financial, emotional, and spiritual resources.
Our focus is to assist kidney donors and kidney patients, kidney recipients with hardship resources, as well as assisting with their mental, physical, and spiritual growth during this process.
The organization also raises awareness about kidney disease, which disproportionately impacts communities of color. Hobson says her journey is now about obedience and service.
To be a blessing to others the way she was a blessing to me, because I see firsthand, now how her obedience led to blessing my life. So I just want to be obedient and bless others the way she has blessed me.
With thousands dying each year while waiting for a kidney, Joyner encourages people to take the first step.
I think God has done all of this. So finding a local church, I'd love to have you come to mine if you're in the Hernando area. But just finding a home church to see what God can do for you. When you sign up, you are not committing to anything. So you make the decision to donate. Step by step by step. At first, it's just filling out a form. You can do that. You can do that. Then it's a phone call. That's okay. You can do that. And then it's giving some blood and asking some questions. And at any point, if the process gets overwhelming, or you can take a step back. Like you don't. You get to do this on your timeline.
Stacy says mark your calendars for January 17th as she celebrates 3 major milestones: her birthday, the release of her book, and the official launch of her foundation. For tickets and foundation information, you can email her at yieldhealthrive@gmail.com. And as Stacy puts it best, in the end, it's her story, but God's glory. In the studio, I'm Alicia Renee, and that's how we celebrate Memphis.